Hi, TB Milk family. Seriously, I did. I missed you so much. I missed coming in this space and talking. Because when we do this, it's not just you and me. It's you, me, and a higher awareness. Always. Today we're throwing over some more restoration. I feel some breakthroughs coming through. Do you hear it? Do you hear the keys? Do you hear the keys to your new life? To that door that you've been waiting to open? Do you hear it? Do you feel the energy moving you, pushing you through it? Oh, do you feel it? Do you feel it? The sounds. Do you hear it? I feel like there's going to be some breakthroughs today. Call it over your name right now before we even start this video. Say it. I'm going to make a breakthrough today. And mean it. See it. Feel it. Do it. You can do it. Let's do it. Let's talk. Let's see what we got today. Today, family, we are going to be talking about cognitive dissonance. And you've probably heard me say it 1,000 times in my other videos, but today we're really going to break it down and get into the depths of it, because this is a magnificent tool. It's a magnificent tool that can create space in the mind so that you may jump a gap, or some people call it quantum leaps, or ascension, or a paradigm shift. These are all the same thing. Now, the post I made this morning, it said something along the lines of, what could I create? What could I develop? What could I see? What could I manifest if I simply changed my language? Now understand, the mind is so powerful. And when you change the way you speak, and when you put passion into it, and you're talking about it with feeling, because you have finally turned to your divine purpose, and you've chosen to allow everything to die and shed and fall away that does not resemble that purpose. When you've chosen to do that, and there's a burning desire within you of passion, and you start to change your language, you start to change the way you talk about yourself, you talk about your dreams, you talk about your life, it will change. Because what is going to happen is, you already have a mental complex in your mind. The way that you think, the way that your life is, it's based off of your subconscious memory. So, you know the house that you're going to walk into, the car you're going to walk into, you're used to the salary that you have. But what happens is, when you start speaking about a new world out loud, and not just to yourself, but you express this new world to others, family, friends, loved ones, what is happening is you're actually breaking down the barriers and the beliefs in your mind that are causing you to believe that you cannot ascend to a different place, that you cannot shift to a different place or grow into a new world. As you start speaking it, you will soon be able to see it vividly in your mind. And then once you can see it vividly in your mind, you'll start closing your eyes, and you'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to feel the experiences, the emotion, the rushes of this new world. And this is where the cognitive dissonance happens. This cognitive dissonance is the place from where you are now and the image that you're creating in your mind, and it creates this discomfort inside you. And everything inside your body is always working for you to heal you and keep you going and alive and vital and at its healthiest. Every single bit of your inside, not only the organs, but the energy and the awareness, the conscious awareness that runs through your body so consistently and constantly all the time, even when you are not thinking about it. So this discomfort will cause your mind to do everything it can to fill the gap. Now, when this is happening, This is when the paths of failure and success often look the same. It's because once you create this space within your mind, it gets uncomfortable. And you can choose the same patterns from the past, because that will push you back into your old comfort zone, so your mind will feel safe. Or you can break the glass ceiling that is in between where you are and where you are going to go by making one more great decision every single day that will lead you closer to that space. And only you will be able to make those decisions for you. Only you will know when you're truly ready. And it's okay. Be patient with yourself, man. It is not a race. The only thing that you should be trying to beat is who you were yesterday. To react different, to think different, to see different, no matter what's happening out here. Because please understand this, the world is never changing you. You are the change that the world gets to experience. You know, we are the cosmos looking back at itself. Everything out here is a manifestation of what started as a thought. The situation is never happening to you. You are the observer of all situations. You are always infinite. You are always your highest self. Understand that the vibration only gets lowered and we see ourselves as less when we start putting labels on the experiences and start judging it instead of understanding that this is what we called for. You know, we see this beautiful image and we have to accept that there's gonna be a lot of uncomfortability to get to that beautiful image, but that uncomfortableness, it's just as beautiful, because that uncomfortable feeling is your strength. It's that nudge to keep going, to keep going, to keep going. Do you want to be uncomfortable to be comfortable, or do you want to be uncomfortable to remain in what causes you stress and depression, and to use vices, and to have to seek everything outside of yourself? Because let me tell you something. When you use your uncomfortable to get to the comfortable, that is faith. That is love. That is trust. That is the way out. That is manipulating the matrix mind. That is breaking the mental complex and tapping in to what you always are, what you always know. That everything is happening for the greatest good of all, always. And it is our individual choices that will lead us to abundant life or a life of poverty, a life of love or a life of fear, a love of confidence and drive and passion, or a life of guilt and shame, a life of friendship and prosperity, or a life of solitude. The choices, you know, they're all ours to make. And the truth, it's always within us. The essence of our soul is God. It's love, it's patient, it's kind, it's forgiving, it's honest, it's faithful, it's trusting, it's understanding, it's compassionate. That's what we are at our souls. So, would you surrender your old life to tap into your soul purpose? Would you allow everything to die inside you so that you can rebirth into a new world, into a new being, into a new life? Would you allow it? Would you? Would you let go of fear? Would you focus every day on the thoughts, the actions, the ideas that you feed every day? Would you pay attention to them so you could transcend them, think them for what they were, and allow them to be? It's as simple as that. It's observing. It's observing without judgment and making the best decision that you can to operate off of love, off of the essence of your soul. Thank you for being here today, TB Milk family. I missed you so much. And, you know, I love being able to create with you and talk with you every day. I will see you again tomorrow. One love, you know, every moment counts. Every choice counts. Step into your divinity. Allow your soul purpose to take over and become your burning desire. One love. You are always home, family. Always.